was very excited to return to Great Smoky Mountain National Park in Tennessee to do some solo backpacking. I had received my permit for one overnight at Backcountry Campsite 18 and decided to start the hike at the Boat Mountain Trail. Starting my hike at the Boat Mountain Trail makes this a 3.6 mile moderate hike with a total elevation gain of 725 feet, and it offers great scenery along the way. I started my hike late in the afternoon and it was time to set up camp quickly before dark. The campsite was simply stunning and offered amazing views of the stream as well as a very soothing sound. I decided to set up in Section C since it offered the most solitude. So this is my setup for tonight, nothing fancy, it's just not gonna get too cold, it's gonna stay in the 50s. I got my big Agnes Aircore Ultra Insulated air pad, a nice and soft cheap pillow, since this wasn't a very far hike I brought that in, and my Loft-Tex quilt, the hybrid quilt from Outdoor Vitals, and that's pretty much it. So I brought my Lanshan one-person tent for tonight. Easy setup, and it was 67 degrees today. It shouldn't get below 50. This will be perfect, and it was very lightweight for my short hiking. So I'm all set up here. I'm in the C section of Backcountry Campsite 18 on the West Prong Trail here at the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. It's a great campsite, very, very beautiful. The A is the biggest section, then you got a B that's pretty big, and then this is sort of more secluded back here. Great spot, it's very private, you got the stream right here, and bear cables are over here to hang your bear back. Not sure if I can get a fire going, I'm gonna try that. It rained a bunch earlier today. I have my Lanshan one-person for tonight. It shouldn't dip below 50 degrees. It was 67 today, very nice and warm, so I will have a mild night out here, and let's see if we can get that fire going and get some dinner started. I'm hungry. Had a long drive today, took I think almost 8 hours to get here. I took the back way. Scenic. I hate to see when people leave toilet paper out in the backcountry. You should bury it at a minimum. Bury it. Leave no trace.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun.
Got my fire started. I'm not sure if you can see me. Got the headlamp on, probably this makes it worse. Got some hot cocoa and the fire going. It's just starting. Not sure if this is better, but yeah, it's going. The fire is going. I got a good night's rest to the soothing sound of the stream and awoke feeling refreshed. What I love about the Smoky Mountains is that you've got these bear cables at all the backcountry campsites throughout the park. It's really nice to have. Good morning. I slept very well last night, and I'm sorry, I have to laugh. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I didn't smoke anything, I swear. So anyway, I slept very well last night. It was very peaceful. All I could hear was the sound of the stream, and it was quiet, so that's great. Quiet night. I didn't hear any bear coming through here. It did get a little chillier than I expected, so I had to put on, I didn't put on, I added my down quilt additionally to my top quilt and tucked that under, so I stayed nice and warm. And if you ever backpacked in the Smoky Mountains, you probably made that same experience, that everything kind of has a moist feel to it, and it's sort of like a temperate rainforest. Clear sky, but everything got moist last night, so that's fine. It's great. That's what makes this place so beautiful and unique. I'm making some breakfast. I have maple nut oatmeal, Wild Friends sunflower peanut butter. I eat 2 of these. They are great, actually. Kind of expensive, but really good. And coffee and homemade chocolate chip cookies. I thought that I would eat some of these yesterday, but I never did. And I had a headache last night, so I think it's because on the drive down I didn't drink enough water. I will have to make up for that today and drink more. I'll take my time and then hike out, and yeah. So let's get some breakfast going here. After breakfast, it was time to take down camp and say goodbye and hike back out to the parking area the way I came. Last but not least, always make sure your fire is completely off. This is all cold. Being in the backcountry solo is always a very special experience for me, and I'm so glad I had this time to myself. Good morning! I hope everybody's doing well, and I just wanted to do a quick shout out to several awesome channels. The first one I want to do is one that I actually don't have a sticker for, and it's Adventuring Outdoors with Eric. He's out west in Nevada near Las Vegas, and he has an amazing channel. He's actually the person that got me started on doing YouTube videos a few years ago, and if you haven't checked him out, please be sure to check his channel out. Some really awesome hiking videos. Adventuring Outdoors with Eric. Thank you, Eric, for always being inspiration to me. And then the second channel is That Hiking Guy. Chris is here in Indiana. He has an amazing backpacking channel, a lot of great gear reviews, some car camping. Please be sure to check him out, That Hiking Guy. Hope to see you again soon, Chris. And then we have Jason Outdoors. Jason is up in Wisconsin. He does some amazing backpacking and hiking up there, as well as at Pictured Rocks in Michigan. Be sure to check him out. He hikes actually all over the place too. So Jason Outdoors and Hike Camp. Thank you so much for this patch, Max. Max is in Wyoming. Awesome channel, some really awesome drone footage as well. Be sure to check out Max at Hike Camp.